Hello and welcome to the Advanced Sales Tactics webinar for January of 2023. My name is Sean Pashley. I am Vice President of Partner Success here at EverWash. And once again, I'm going to take you on a wonderful ride down the lane to education of selling memberships. Today, we are the second part into a four-part series. This part is the pitch, the sale. So what does that mean? We're going to get into it. We often think about the sale as just the pitch, right? So we talk a lot about the pitch, but there's a lot more to the sale, right? There's the actionable items that need to happen in order for a member who has decided that they want to sign up or has an inkling they want to sign up to get them from that point to the point where they're signed up in our app, receiving a text message from us, right? So we're going to dig into that, okay? The first part of this series, along with this part, and parts 3 and 4, will be available on youtube.com/EverWash, or you can just go to YouTube and search EverWash. That's where you'll find part 1, which was ambassadorship, part 2, which we're doing right here, which is the sale, the pitch, parts 3 and parts 4, which we will go into, and we'll keep them as a secret until we move further in here. So every professional needs his or her tool. The rack card is ours. Okay. I have to tell you, you could, be telling yourself or anyone else that you are doing a great job, or that you've really tapped out your resources, or customers aren't signing up, or you're signing up enough. If you are not approaching every single vehicle with the rack card in hand, using it as your prop, so to speak, looking the customer in the eyes, hello, how are you? Welcome to the wash. Which car wash would you like? If you're not utilizing it, and then if for some reason they do say no, and after you talk for them a while, they stick to no, you can then give them that rack card and say, hey, if you change your mind, there's my promo code. Thanks, have a great day. Thanks for coming out. This multiplies your efforts. I always say, if you do this 100 times, you're going to make $25. Which I use that as a two-sided token, right? If I give away 100 rack cards to people who said no, there's a probability statistically that 5 of them are going to sign up on their own, and that'll make you $25. On the other side of that is, if you have 100 people tell you during the pitch, oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait, let me go home and talk to my wife and see who's going to sign up and how we're going to do it. If you have 100 people who seem that excited and they're absolutely going to go home and sign up, 5 of them are. So this is a great tool. It works, right? Many of you are seeing, thousands of customers a month. Whether or not you think that this is a huge deal, when they leave with it, $25 for that motion, well, that doesn't even burn a calorie. So give those to them. If you do not have updated rack cards at your car wash, you've got to get in touch with us immediately. You've got to tell the car wash owner. They do take a few weeks. If you've changed prices, there's some design fundamentals that need to change. These are very inexpensive, and for the impact they have, they are the single greatest tool you could possibly have. So I don't think I could say any more about these wonderful rack cards here. For my guys, I have them in an apron, a waist apron. They have rack cards in the center of pocket. They have lollipops in one of the pockets and dog treats in the other pocket. They are everything to everyone, man. So the more you're that guy, talk about ambassadorship, which was the first part of this series. Talk about the impact that has. We all know, if you're great at this, 70-80% of the people you talk to are going to say no. Think about the impression you have on the 70-80% of people, the 7 or 8 out of every 10 people that come to your car wash and may not necessarily get a membership now. They're all future members, right? But they get such a great experience. You give their kids a lollipop, you give the dog a treat. Are they going to the car wash down the road next time they come back? No. They're going to see you again. They're going to say, this is such a great place. Yeah, I'm going to stay. Let me get a membership. So I think that you are investing in your future when you do cool things for your customers. And it all starts with the rack card. You can really take it from there, okay? The pitch and the sale, right? 2 very separate things. The pitch, anybody could say a pitch, right? Hopefully at this point, you can say a pitch. I want to talk more about the pitch, but I want to talk about getting past the pitch and making that turn into a sale, okay? The pitch, very simply, is the sales presentation that we provide to each individual. right? That's the easy part, hopefully. Let's dig a little bit deeper. There are 3 golden rules involved in the pitch to help us get off on the right foot and make a sale. Number 1, never start off the first interaction with a customer by saying something like, have you heard about our membership club plan? Or can I tell you about our awesome new program? All they hear is, hey, can I have your credit card and spend some of your money? Great, thank you. Number 2 is never take any money or payment or credit card. Don't take anything out of their hands until you've given them the pitch. As we all know, if someone's holding the $20 bill and you take that and then you say, hey, you know, that for just $10 more, you can wash your car with that package every day for a month, not just this month, but until February 23rd. Great, right? What are they probably going to say? Most people are going to say maybe next time. 1, it gives them an out, a very simple one. And 2, they mean it. Subconsciously in their head, they've already addressed today's transaction. It's over. As soon as they give you that cash or credit card in their mind, that flip is switched, okay? So let them hold on to that. Oftentimes, you'll see them go and reach for the credit card because they know they want to become a member. Thirdly, pause briefly. After you give them the pitch, pause, let them think about it for a moment, and then you'll start to see some cues that are very important as to where you go next, okay? If I see someone looking up, just like I did, and sort of nodding, I know they're pretty close. They're probably doing that for my benefit to show me they think it's a good deal. That's when I could say, hey, it's really inexpensive. It's wintertime, a lot of salt on the roads. This is the most volatile, most dangerous time of the year for your car's finish and the underbody to create rust. So it's a very important time for you to get a membership, where I would go in any of those things. Brand new car, hey, that engine's going to last forever in that new Toyota. This finish and the underbody, who knows how long? If you protect them, maybe they could both last as long as each other. So if I see them sort of nodding, if I see along the way anything I say that piques their attention, I'm going to know that was an important thing to them. And I'm going to, like a snake path, sort of weave my way in and out of the pitch until I get to take a bite of the apple, which is membership, okay? So also, other people who may not have sold things before, we tend to word vomit when there's silence. So we might give the pitch, and we're like, the guy behind you has it. My cousin has it. He loves it. And he watches every day, and everybody really loves it. No one's ever told me, right? Just be comfortable. Let the silence happen. Give them the pitch. Let them think about it. Help them where you can, but you got to pause briefly and let them think about it. The Pitch 101 is what we teach in all of our training materials. So if you've recently been through training, you probably saw that. That is, hi, welcome to Sunrise Car Wash. Which package would you like today? Or which wash would you like today? I'll take the deluxe wash. Great choice. Did you know that for the cost of less than one more wash, you could wash your car with this package every day for an entire month? Not just this month, but until February 23rd. Pretty cool, right? There's things to unpack there. One is, let's pretend we're just going to be ambassadors. If there's a pay station or you're out front, if there's a pay station, let's pretend you're just there to help customers. You've got to say hello. You've got to ask what car wash they want. All we're adding is a did you know. That's it. If you are the attendant who takes the money at a tunnel, you've already got to say hello. You've already got to ask them what they want. So you're literally just adding on a did you know. So that's the first. Did you know? You could save money. Did you know that for about the cost of one more, if you're a little more than the cost of 2 washes, let's say it's a $10 car wash and the price of yours is $21. Hey, did you know for a little more than the cost of 1 car wash, you could wash your car every day for an entire month, not just this month, but until February 23rd. If you're under a wash, not just, for less than the price of 1 wash, you can wash every day for a month. If you're around $10 more than 1 wash, I like to just say that, like $10. Hey, for $9 more, you can wash your car every day for an entire month. So think about it. Play with that in your head. Which sounds the best? Talk to the managers. If you are the manager, maybe talk to the husband or the wife. Talk to people as you go through and gauge their reaction. See which gets you more. Hey, I'm going to pitch 10 for less than the cost of 2, and then I'm going to pitch 10 for $11 more. And try it. See which one you have greater success with. Excuse me. But then that last bit, not just this month, but until February 23rd. Today's January 23rd. It is really important that you let people know that their recurring pay date is the date they sign up. If you don't mention that, maybe they think, well, I don't want to pay again in 6-7 days. I'll come back on the 1st and sign up. Maybe not a lot of people think that, but it rules some people out. But even more importantly is it puts distance between this payment and that payment. I know whenever I pay my car note, or whenever I paid that dumb cable bill that I used to have, I used to think, whew, that's paid for a while, man, I hate that bill. No, it's paid for about 30 days and then it comes right back. But in your mind, it's a little further out, right? So we're putting distance between this payment and that payment, and we're letting them know that that is their recurring payment date, okay? Then we get to the pitch 201, right? Sort of the second level, right? I never made it to calculus 201 or any of those things. And obviously by my English, I didn't make it to English 201. But this is pitch 201. So the next level. And I like to say that's the have you been here before level, which is the same deal. Looking at the customer, smile, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, have you been here before? You look familiar. I think you've been here recently, right? Whatever, be honest. You don't want to make it up. You don't want to say it to every person. But hey, have you been here before? I recognize this beautiful car. Oh, you have not been here before. Well, welcome. Let me tell you about this package here, the ultimate. This package with the ceramic, the hot carnauba wax, and the wheel scrub. This package shines and protects your car better than any packages we've ever had. It's amazing. Which package would you like? Oh, wow. They're probably going to laugh. Well, of course I want that one. Well, here's the cool thing about the ultimate. For the price of one more wash, for just the price of 2 washes, you can wash with these amazing chemicals every day for an entire month. Not just this month, but until February 23rd. So you're going in. What's most important is if you're going to say to someone, it's my biggest pet peeve, if you're going to say to someone, have you been here before? It's really important that you have a reason to ask them that. I've often heard people say, have you been here before? They say it to me and I say, no, I haven't. Okay, great. Well, here's what we have, right? No, it's, well, welcome. Thanks for coming. This is great. Thanks for trying us out. Did you just move to the area? No? Or, what brings you here? Oh, well, that car wash in the street where I've always washed is really terrible now. Well, great. Hey, we love having you here. And keep in mind, if you ever have a bad experience here, we'll always make it right. Don't be afraid to come back around if there's anything wrong, right? Why are they here? So that's great information. Have you been here before? No, I haven't. Well, welcome. That's awesome. Get as much information as you can to help you. I just moved into the area. Maybe say I used to have a membership, but I moved here from Ohio. Okay, great. Well, that's a nice upgrade. Just kidding, Ohio, folks. Great. Ohio's awesome. Anyway, so what we want to do is go in, welcome. Have you been here before? No, welcome. Go in, talk about how great the top package is. That's the whole deal. Because now, because you've talked about how great that top package is, if for some reason they don't want a membership, they're more likely to buy the top package. We're not dollaring them to death. What we're doing is making sure if they get the bottom package that doesn't do the under spray, doesn't put any waxes or protectants on their car, do you think they're going to enjoy that package more or the top package more? Let's not even think about money. Someone were driving up to your car wash. Which package do you think would better benefit their car? The best one, right? It's got the best chemicals. Because it's the only reason we're doing it. You're not making any extra money on the top package. I'm not. But I think they're going to be happier with your car wash when they leave and be more inclined to come back. Furthermore, they're going to see the value in the membership because the value is always better as you move up, right? So that's it. If in pitch 201, which is have you been here before pitch, if they say they have not, find out why they're here, welcome them, thank them, and then go into the pitch, right? 201B, also we call it the have you been here before pitch. This time they say yes. Oh, hi, how are you? You've been here before, right? Great, well, welcome back. You may have recognized the new menus. Maybe we recently started with EverWash, right? Or new rack cards or new colors. You may have noticed the new menus, or you may have noticed the menus changes recently. Since you haven't been here before, I just want to tell you about our ultimate package, and then just go into why the ultimate package is so great. Okay, or maybe last time, I don't know what you got last time we were here, but now we've got ceramic or whatever the reason is. Oh, welcome. Have you been here before? No, you have been here before. Oh, great. Well, welcome. Let me tell you about the ultimate package. Use any way you can to get back to the ultimate package. Thank them. Well, thanks for being a recurring customer. That means a lot to us. That also helps you with knowledge, right? If they've been here before, maybe they say, yes, I come all the time. Bingo. You just gave me every bit of information I need to sell your membership. Maybe they volunteer other information. Yes, I've been here before. I just moved back to the area. You guys are the greatest. Whatever it is, it's giving us information we need. But we go into welcome back. You may have noticed the new menus. Let me tell you about this top package. These chemicals shine and protect your vehicle better than any we've ever had. Which package would you like? Oh, that one. Yeah, cool, right? Here's the cool thing about that package. For $12 more, you can wash your car every day for the entire month. Not just this month, but until February 23rd. Pause. Cool, right? Should we get started? So that's it. Those are the pitches. Now, if you're here watching this video, chances are you're either really new to the platform. If that's the case, I hope that you watched the new Attendant webinar, one of those. They'd be really beneficial before this one. Or you're recently sort of got involved and you're still in that excited phase where you're learning and growing and selling lots of memberships. So these things are important. Maybe you're still working on the 101 pitch, which is the did you know pitch. And let's get into the have you been here before pitch, or the good to see you again pitch, right? Hopefully, or maybe you're neither of those. Maybe you're someone who's already really good at this. Maybe you're beyond this. Maybe you're on pitch 301, which is your own thing, utilizing what you know works and have tried and true, tested and seen work. The one thing I will say about the pitch, especially when it comes to pitch 301, which is the all you pitch, which I'd love to see, that's taking your personality in your neighborhood and putting together your knowledge with that to create a mega pitch, right? That's the greatest, and I really hope everyone gets there. But what I would say is if you are making your own pitch, don't stray too far until you start to see great success. I had one young man tell me at a car wash that will remain nameless, he said, "Oh man, I'm so excited! I'm so glad you're here. I can't wait to show you my pitch, man. I created an all new pitch. It's the greatest pitch." So I said, "Great, I'm excited. Let's see this pitch in action." Car pulls up and he says, "Hey, sir, are you going to wash your car more than twice this month?" I was like, "Probably not." He's like, "Great. Well, look, I got something for you." So think about it logically. When you're going through your pitch, use pitch 101, use pitch 201, and then take the things you know work in your area from those things. Some rural areas, a lot of mud or back roads, like in the Michigan area, they have a lot of back roads. So there's consistently what looks like salt on their car. Use what you know and what you've learned from the pitch to culminate in this one awesome pitch. But be careful and use your head. We don't want to talk about how many times someone washes, because the average person washes 4 times a year. We want them to wash 2 to 4 times a month to protect their car and really enjoy the car wash. That makes sense? Great. Next is the sale. So we've talked about the pitch. If you're on pitch 301 and you have any other questions, or you're struggling with one of the first 2 pitches, please do call me. My email will be at the end here. It is Sean@everwash.com. That's SEAN@everwash.com. Reach out to me anytime if you need a little help. Now let's go into the sale, the conversion, we could call this, right? The conversion from the pitch to actually getting someone sold and entered into the platform, okay? This is the action required after the pitch to make the sale happen. Conversion tactics, always smiling. You know what? The cool thing about always smiling is if you always smile, you tend to actually become happy. Studies prove that all the time. Fake it till you make it. If you fake being happy long enough, they actually become happy. So that's sort of the story of my life. So always smile, right? I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy my job. I don't always necessarily like selling, but I love people and I love cars. So I get to go out there and smile at people and talk to them about their cars and sell some memberships. I start to really have fun, and then it all starts to hit for me, all right? Nodding your head. If I look into the camera, nod my head, there's a chance you nodded your head. It's called the Sullivan nod. We respond subconsciously to people around us. Many of you probably heard me already say this, but if I whispered this whole presentation, then asked you a question, you'd probably answer me in a whisper. Why are we whispering? I don't know, but I'm going to respond to you, right? If I was sort of manic, high energy, and I started talking to you, you'd probably talk quicker at me, right? So nodding your head gets their subconscious halfway. Should we get you started then? Great. So notice I say, should we get you started, or let's get you started then, okay? Still questions, but they don't, if we say, hey, should we get you signed up? Signing up sounds like more of a situation. One, it sounds like a commitment. Signing up, it sounds timely. Like, think of the last time they signed up for something. It was probably their phone, right? They probably messed it up and took them an hour. My phone got so messed up when I just got a new phone. It got so messed up. We tried online, had to go into the store 3 times. It was a nightmare. So when you hear sign up, you may think of that whatever company carrier experience you had last, or buying a new car when it took forever. So let's not say that, right? Should we get you started then? Or let's get you started, right? Well, let's say let's get you started. No? Oh, you're not ready? Oh, okay. You know, I don't want to be pushy, no problem. Don't say things like, would you? Would you like to? Would you like to sign up? Can I? Um, these are not words that lend themselves to your customer, right? Lending yourself to customers, should we, right? Are we, will we, making them part of the conversation and helping them get there, right? Not a, oh, do you mind if could we? You've got to be confident and you've got to have urgency. So utilizing confidence, saying things like, should we get you started? Or let's get you started, right? This is the best way to go forward, Mr. or Mrs. Customer. Confidence is key, right? And then urgency, understanding that, like I always say, we're the candy bar of the magazine at the checkout. When you're food shopping, you walk past the aisle with the magazines and candy thinking, I don't need any of that. But when you're checking out and there's a line, do you sometimes get candy or a magazine? Yes, we are that. We are, hey, that's a great idea. I'd really like that. You know, if they have time to think more about it, maybe I don't need to spend the money. Maybe it's not that important. And now their car's finish is not going to last as long. They're not going to get that dopamine hit every time they come to wash their car. Their kids aren't going to get to enjoy the triple foam once a week. So help them get there with urgency. Look, there's people behind them as well, or they've got things to do in their day. Even if someone seems relatively relaxed, they're coming to a car wash to get a clean car. They're not coming for a Netflix membership, right? So let's get them what they came for, and let's do all these things with urgency so that we can move them through the process and go back to their day, okay? So those are some of the most important tactics in converting. Pushing past no is sort of the last part. What if they say no? I push past one no, really max, unless I really just think they want to be a part of this. It's really important that there's a fine line between suggesting a membership to someone or helping them to keep their car clean and protected and being too pushy. Don't be that person. The leadership and ownership of your car wash don't want that, and EverWash doesn't want that. None of us are out here telling you have to force people's hands. As a matter of fact, that's really a dirty, rotten way to do things, okay? If someone asks you, does this automatically charge my card? That's always a yes. There's no way to hide that. If you hide that, we're going to know because they're going to call and say, I didn't know that. And then, we're going to have a few of those and we're going to start to be able to put together the dots. Don't do that to people. That's not nice. Does this automatically charge you? It sure does. You can cancel, though. It doesn't have to. You can sign up right now and cancel now and try it for the month because you're paying a month ahead. So do the right thing. Don't scare away customers. Don't be too pushy. Understand if they say no now, they're just a future member anyway, right? We want to get them now. We want to give them all the information. We want to have urgency. We want to get them onto the platform so that they can start washing and cleaning their car right away. And besides, next time they're going to have to pay again. And by that time, they'd have paid twice and they could have the membership, right? So this is truly, I look at this from helping people. I know that we work with great car washes filled with great people, right? We know that they clean a good car. We know that this is the least expensive way to wash a car. And we know that people are happier when they have an organized or clean house or car. Studies show that. So we're really just guiding them to make them happier, right? To take one thing off their plate in their life, okay? Yeah, no. So that's note in case you get a no, and no, we don't want you pushing people around, okay? Pushing past no, some examples. Would you like, did you know for the cost, just one more wash, you could wash your car with that package every day for the entire month? I don't wash my car enough to need a membership. Well, look, it's really important to wash and protect your vehicle to prevent rust and things and maintain it, especially in the winter. They're putting salt on the roads. That's really the things that lead the most to rust is those type of conditions in the winter. So I personally wash once a week, keeps my car clean and protected. Sometimes it's every other week, but for me, that's enough. I have a 2014 car and I have a great finish on my car. No, I don't wash my car. I think I only really wash once or twice a month. Okay, well, if you wash twice a month, you're actually spending less than you would have if you came and paid twice. This is less than the cost of 2 washes. So you're actually saving money even if you only wash twice a month. Or if it's just more, hey, if you wash a third time, we're practically paying you to wash here. And that's really what you need to do. I'm not lying to someone. I tell them, for me, my cleaning process is once a month with the best chemicals I possibly can at a great car wash. And then once every 6 months, I get a wax on the outside. Those are what keep my car looking great. And through my research and things that I found, that's a really good recipe for keeping a car clean, right? Once a week, once every 10 days, it's ideal, right? Then the members using the wash lot, their car's always clean and shiny. Everybody wins and everyone's happy, okay? Answer. So I only work out here. Okay, or I just work in this neighborhood. Okay, so then you're only here all week long. You can wash your car on your way to or from work anytime you like. You wash it 5 times a week. And you can, if you don't like it, you could switch to, you could probably switch to a car wash closer to your home. There's EverWash car washes all over the place. So that's really what I want to convey to them. I hear that a lot. Oh no, I just work in this area. Okay, maybe your car wash has multiple locations. Well, do you live in this area, this area, this area? Great. So you just work out here 5 days a week. So you can clean your car 5 days a week on your way to or from work. And then if you feel like you want on a weekend, maybe you can find something closer to your house and switch your membership to them. Because remember, you can't share a membership between car washes that aren't affiliated with your particular company. So those are some of the things I push past. Oh, I don't live around here. Okay, well, hey, thank you so much for washing with us. If you do find yourself in the area again, we've got a great program that can save you a lot of money. Okay. Some things you just can't push past. No, if you start to notice someone getting uncomfortable, don't be that person. If you start to notice it's an older person, they're getting uncomfortable, don't push folks around. That's not the right thing to do. What is the right thing to do is that guy in the 2024, 2023 Yukon, that guy needs membership. That's car wash insurance, right? So that's it. That is sort of the 20-minute deep dive into really what's most important out of that whole thing is understanding that the pitch is the pitch, the sale is the sale. And there's a lot more to do after the pitch. And it should be crisp, and it should be concise, and it should be a natural flow. I give you the pitch, you say yes, okay, great. I'm going to get you signed up. This is going to take me 30 seconds, and you're going to be on your way, right? Reassuring them the whole time through the sign-up process, which is what we're going to do next. We're going to talk more about the conversion and the actual physical sign-up and the things that happen from the time they say yes until the time you get them into the app, okay? So that'll happen next month. This was all going to happen a lot sooner, but then I got COVID. So stay tuned. Keep a lookout for your emails because we will be sending out the training. Our next training occurs on, let me go here. So it is January 23rd. Our next advanced sales tactics webinar occurs in 1 month. If I can get this stuff out of my way. Our next training webinar for advanced sales tactics occurs on February 20th. So it's the 23rd of January. On February 20th, we're going to go into conversion and the app. And then 1 month later, in March, on March 20th as well. So exactly 1 month later, we'll cover post-sale, what that means to take care of your customers and ensuring they stay on the platform. So we've got a lot to do, okay? Catch this 4-part series. You can catch the first 2 parts and all of our great training videos once again at youtube.com/EverWash. Once again, if you need anything from me, I'm always here to help, and I would love to help. My email is Sean@EverWash.com. That's SEAN@EverWash.com. Thank you so much for being a part of our platform. I really wish you the best. We're going to have a fantastic year. Stick with us, and I think it's going to be great. Have a good one.